Good morning, students. In today's class, we're going to begin with the story The Fortune Teller by Karel Čapek. Let me give you a brief description about the writer. Karel Čapek was born in 1890 and he died in 1938. He was a Czech novelist, dramatist, short story writer and a journalist, and was educated in the universities of Berlin and Paris. He was inspired by the works of H.G. Wells, and he has written a number of short stories and essays. The story that is prescribed in your syllabus, The Fortune Teller, is an interesting story which displays a deep understanding of human conceit and frailty. Actually, this is the story of two young women, and a detective. It comprises all the important characters, and the story is very simple. There is a lady by the name Mrs. Edith Myers. Now this lady is a fortune teller. She lets the client pick the cards and decides the future according to the cards that the person has picked up. Now, this is an episode which the writer says can happen in any part of the country, it can happen in any place, it can happen to any people. But when the story begins, Mr. Detective or Detective Inspector McLeary is perplexed by the character of Mrs. Edith Myers. And what perplexes him about this lady is that she is a lady who has a number of people coming to her house, sometimes 5 visitors, sometimes 12, sometimes 20. And she reads their cards and tells them what the future is. Basically, what Inspector McLeary has in his mind is that this particular lady is doing some other business in the guise of reading the cards or predicting the future. So there is something fishy involved in the whole business. And when he is discussing this with his wife, they chalk out a plan in which Inspector McLeary decides to catch this lady, that is Mrs. Edith Myers, red-handed, to expose that she is not really a genuine card reader or a genuine fortune teller, but is a fake. So as the deal is struck between the husband and wife, Mrs. Inspector McLeary goes to meet Mrs. Edith Meyer as a lady somewhere in her 20s, dressed like a girl, and she doesn't reveal her real identity to Mrs. Edith Myers, that is the fortune teller. When she reaches to her place, Mrs. Edith Meyer, the fortune teller, looks at the women and asks her to pick the cards. She picks the cards, and the first card that she picks is the Knave of Hearts, and the second card that she picks is the Knave of Diamonds. 10 of Spades and Clubs, these are the cards that she picks up. And when Mrs. Inspector McLeary questions Edith Myers that what do the cards mean, the fortune teller replies, there's a lot of money in store for you. I can't tell you yet whether you're going on a long journey or whether it is someone near and dear to you. So these are the two particular things that Mrs. Edith Meyer, the fortune teller, tells Mrs. Inspector McLeary, that there's a lot of money in store for you. Probably there's a long journey, and how it is coming and where you are going, she's not sure about it. And then she looks at the hand of Mrs. Inspector McLeary and she says that this is a very good hand I am seeing. And one more thing she adds, she says, there will be a wedding before the year's out. A very, very rich young man is going to marry you. He must be a millionaire or a businessman because he travels a lot. But before you are united, you will have to overcome great obstacles. There's an elderly gentleman who will get in your way, but you must perceive. Now students, note down what has she to say. She says that you have lot of money coming in, you are undertaking a long journey, And third, that you are going to marry a very, very rich young man who travels a lot. He's a multi-millionaire or a great businessman. And this is going to happen before the year is out. But before you enter into this kind of a situation, there will be some elderly gentleman who is going to pose obstacle for you, but you're going to sail through and everything will be fine. Now the paradox or the irony of the situation is, as we all know, Mrs. Inspector McClary is the wife of Detective Inspector McClary, a very ordinary woman. Not much money to her account. She doesn't travel because her husband doesn't travel, and she is middle-aged and she has no chances, at least at the present, to marry somebody else. So when these things have been told by Mrs. Edith Meyer to Mrs. Inspector McClary, on the basis of these assumptions and the message of these things, she is produced in the court. And the allegations are that she is a fake, she is a pseudo fortune teller, because she has been telling all the wrong things about the women, who actually is Mrs. Inspector McClary. And so she is produced before the judge, and the magistrate, he says that you have to be, you are an alien, you don't have any proper means of subsistence, and the authorities will make use of the power vested in them and will have you deported. So he says, goodbye, you have been deported. And Mrs. Edith Myers is a little disappointed, and she says, I quote from the text, what am I to do now? Sighed the old lady. Just when I was beginning to get a good connection together, there are ellipses after that, she is not able to finish her words. So this poor fortune teller, she has been picked in the court, she has been produced in the court for telling or giving wrong information about the Mrs. Inspector McClary. Now the matter finishes here. The lady, that is the fortune teller, is exposed, deported. Inspector McClary is happy because he has, busted a case where he has picked up a woman who appeared to be very genuine, but in reality was very false, and going by his intuitions, he already knew that there is some shoddy business going on in the name of fortune telling and reading tarot cards. But the climax of the story happens in Unit 7, that is the ultimate unit. And I'll just summarize the unit for you. After a year, Mr. Kelly meets Mr. Detective Inspector McClary. And Mr. Kelly questions Detective McClary, so how are the things going? How's everything? How's your wife? How is she doing? And what does Mr. Inspector McClary replies? He says, Mrs. McClary, but the fact is, she left me. Some young whippersnapper went crazy about her before I knew what was happening. He's a millionaire or a businessman from Melbourne. I tried to stop her, but McClary made a helpless gesture with his hands. A week ago, they sailed together for Australia. So this is how the story ends. The fortune teller, Mrs. Edith Myers, was produced in the court for giving wrong information about a character, looking at the cards and predicting a wrong future, because that was not supposed to be the future of Mrs. Inspector McClary. But the fortune teller is proved right in the end when the story finishes, that what she predicted was correct. That was the future of the inspector's wife, but in the present nobody believed it. So, a case of human frailty, a case of human conceit, how destiny plays an important role in each and every character's life. This has been depicted by Carol Chopik in the story titled The Fortune Teller. The explanation of the story in detail, that is unit-wise, would be taken in the other classes. This much so for the summary of the story. Thank you, students.